There you go. See? Hey, everybody. I'm here with Kimberly, and we're in Bonita, Florida. And here, let's flip this around, and we're going to show everyone where you live, at least your backyard, okay? All right? I'm going to flip this one. Take a look, everyone. Now, Kimberly, you were talking...
Sorry.
You were talking earlier... You were talking earlier about how you water your plants with structured water. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh my goodness. When I started using the structured water on my plants, they came alive. And my friend has the same ones, and hers are dead and mine are alive and thriving. I have tons of lemons and limes and all kinds of cool stuff. So, but it's the structured water that made the difference. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, she lives on the back of a reserve. Now, see, guys, in life, okay, there's called the domino effect. Now, I said, if you take a look, I said the domino effect of, well, the domino effect of, guess what? Every choice I make will be based on beauty, will be based on life and living. Okay, get you in there too.
Okay.
Okay, will be based on life and be based on living. And remember something, you have made choices unconsciously that create your suffering, okay? You have made choices unconsciously that create your suffering. And that suffering will continue until you make different choices. And not to make different choices, you need different beliefs. Now, we are going to be doing a lecture tomorrow night, right? Or is
Yes.
it? Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow night. And that lecture, okay, we'll be starting at 6 o'clock meet and greet, and then 7 o'clock, all right? We will be starting the lecture, and it'll go till 9:30. And if you have to leave early, leave early. If you come late, come late. You know, we don't have rules, okay? Life is crazy enough. Yeah. And then next Wednesday, we're going to start the Whole Life Coach course. Now, just know this. This will be number what for you in Whole Life Coach course?
This will be 3. I'll be master certified.
That's right. Now... why do you, okay, one second. Let's get you in there, see?
Okay.
Okay. That's all. You look at this one. Okay. And the reality is, when you took the first course, were you ready for what you were going to be trained for?
No.
Want to talk about it a little bit?
I will tell you, I called Dr. Wolf and offered my place. I wasn't even going to do anything. I just offered the place because I wanted the people in my community to experience Dr. Wolf. I had no idea what I was getting into. I had no clue. And I came out and my whole world has changed drastically. It's a miracle what happened in my life.
What changed? Everyone, we didn't set you up for this. I'm just being really honest, okay? And I just want her to be honest. This is not a pitch. I just want her to tell it like it is. What changed for you during the course and after the course? What really changed?
Okay, so I was a victim and I didn't even know it. And I had no voice, and I was a people
I didn't
pleaser.
tell you were a victim, did I?
No, he did not say those words to me.
No.
But he did crack my coconut, and it hurt my feelings at first. I knew that's what he does with people, is crack coconuts, but when it's directed to you, it's like, Anyways, it's amazing how it works.
How did I hurt your feelings?
Well, you just said, like, I presented myself as a young girl that didn't know how to make decisions. I was not standing in my power. I was not holding the line. I didn't even know these terms. Make sure that you're in the picture, love. Okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't even know these terms.
Okay.
And so Dr. Wolf, he said some things, and I'm like, he said, are we going to go to Disneyland today? And I'm thinking, no, that's the last place I would want to go. But he said that, and then he would say a few other things. But
listen, when I said it, it wasn't to mock her.
No.
I told her, you can't live in a fairy tale land anymore, okay, because the White Knight's not coming, okay? Your fairy godmother's not coming, okay? The Aladdin in the genie bottle is not coming to give you your 3 wishes. You have to give yourself the 3 wishes. And guess what? I get it. I really do. I understand that. Guess what? Sometimes when we can't handle the real life, we have to make up and create. So the reality is there's nothing wrong with that, because I never want anybody to lose their imagination. But don't lose your imagination, okay, to hide out from your authenticity of becoming yourself. That's all I meant.
Yes. So you know what? Braveheart. This is my definition of Braveheart. Finding the courage to, or having the courage to find your authentic self. And that's what Dr. Wolf does. You can find your authentic self when he takes you and shows you. See, it's called blind spots. We can't see our blind spots because obviously they're blind. So when Dr. Wolf points out things, and he does it from a heart of love, he loves us. He wants to help us. He's not going to stroke us, and he's not going to tell us things that we want to hear.
Now listen to me. You walk around with eggshells with your family already. Your family, they bury secrets on a continual basis. When you come to a whole life coach course or a Braveheart Health and Healing Circle, which you're going to be doing here, right?
Yes, in February.
In February, you're doing a Braveheart Health and Healing Circle. Kimberly's going to be doing it with Simran, who is one of our master trainers with the Pelvic Women's course, and she does Braveheart Health and Healing Circles. That's only a 4-day course, everyone. So if you're not ready to bite off a whole life coach, which is 9 days, and I get it, but the reality is understand this. You are not your personality until you can own the present moment and stay within it and not react and attack yourself or anyone else, and know that this world was actually a life-threatening but fun-filled adventure only when you... I mean, what was your life like before you did the first course and the second course, and now you're going to be up for the third course?
I was miserable. I was surviving. I was not thriving. Now I'm thriving. Now I have a voice. Now I feel like I have value because I love myself unconditionally. And when you love yourself unconditionally, you live differently, you think differently, you look at things differently. I'll tell you another thing, Dr. Wolf helps us rewrite our story so we're not triggered by things that happened in the past. Our past made us who we are, so we can celebrate that, but he teaches us how to do that so we can get unstuck and not live in the subconscious mind programs. That's what we all live in, and we don't even realize it.
Just understand that somebody who had cancer, who has it for the second, third, or even the fourth time, they reactivated their cancer with the same story that caused it the first time. And understand something. That is called a self-hate program on a deep subconscious level. And that is actually called what? That is an autoimmune disease. And it's called self-poisoning. And self-poisoning always happens on an emotional level in your thoughts prior to you making a physical decision to drink or to eat or hang around with toxic things.
Yes. This is life-changing. If you are sick of being sick and tired of being sick and tired and you want change, this is what happens. I mean, I've been to multiple programs. I've done all kinds of things, but nothing like Dr. Wolf. Nothing. I've never experienced anything in my life like what this course will do. It will open you up, and you will find all the gifts that have been put inside you by your Creator. It will make you bloom and blossom in ways that you didn't even know.
Do you have a new career?
I have a new career.
Yeah, but you're not a nutritionist and you're not a body worker. How do you have the right, after taking my course, to actually go out there and do Wolf Non-Surgical and guess what? And do perfect day consultations? Who gave you the right?
It's my God-given right. It's my gift, and it's my passion, and it's my purpose.
Oh, really? You're not, but well, hold on. Dr. Wolf is not government approved.
I don't want any government-approved programs. I don't want anything to do with the physician or the medical unless I break my leg or I have an emergency. Other than that, no way. I don't want any part of that. I know that my body can heal itself.
So are you having less emotional emergencies now?
Yes, I've learned to find my calm, learned to find my peace, and that is with my love band, with my breath work. I've just learned all the techniques, and I can fly high above all the chaos, and it's fabulous. Y'all, this has been, okay, I followed Dr. Wolf 3 years before I ever met him. And then he came here last year, which was my first training, and then I went to Stewart, my second training, and now he's back here this year. In 1 year, I'm a totally different person. Even people that know me can't even believe. They can't even put their finger on what's going on. But I mind my own business. I do all the things that Dr. Wolf has shown me to do because everything works. He has the fabulous nutraceuticals that are high vibrational. Never experienced anything like that before. It's the vibration and the frequency. So.
And what about the non-surgical? So when I'm done the Whole Life Coach course after 9 days, it starts next Wednesday, then Dr. Sage Wolf will be teaching the non-surgical. What has that done for your life?
We are changing the world one elbow at a time, I can tell you that. When I see people totally transform.
Listen, have you been able to take people with knee problems, hip problems, spine problems, neck problems, fibroids that other practitioners and the medical system could do nothing for? Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely.
And she did that after her first course.
Yes.
That's the first after the first 12-day course. Did you unleash that and start going after the people from Crunch Fitness who needed it?
Yep. I started right after the training, and it's not stopped. And it's word of mouth, mainly Dr. Wolf, because he does a lot of, he knows a lot of people. He promotes us.
We promote every practitioner. We help build your website for cost. We give you all our marketing training is at cost. We have marketing trainings for all our practitioners every week that are free. We have emotional and nutritional Q&As that are private to the practitioners. And tonight I'll be on at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and Instagram. I've been kicked off of TikTok. Oops. And but I will be on those two platforms if you want to come on and have questions, okay? And after the Wolf non-surgical course, which is an elbow technique, which is the only technique that I know of that will remove scar tissue crystallization, calcification, and understand if you're not doing that. And also, let me ask you a question. Does your body work give you a money-back guarantee? All my practitioners give a money-back guarantee that on the first treatment of Wolf non-surgical, they will do more in that first treatment than all the rest combined because it's always been a scar tissue issue and it's been displaced calcium. That's why osteopenia, osteoporosis, arthritis is scar tissue and calcification. Every disease, every physical block is made out of scar tissue and calcification. Do you get that? And if you allow them to go in and cut out that lump, that bump, that tumor, that fibroid before you give us a chance, then guess what? What causes more scar tissue than anything else? Surgery. And if you take drugs, I get it. You've got to numb the pain out. All you did was cut off the pain signal to the brain. That's why you're going to become a piece of beef jerky and they're going to have to go into the chop shop sooner or later. Or we can unleash the miracle that God gave us, which is our spirit energy, our electrical energy, the blood flow, the lymph flow, and restore the mitochondria to get the energy to heal ourselves, and that's it. Even if you're laying in bed and you can't get out, even if you've got a cane, walker, wheelchair, even if you're wearing Depends, even if they tell you that, you know what, in a person your situation, you've only got a few months to live or a year to live. Well, guess what? Don't be like the majority. Don't become a statistic. Change your personality. Change your reality. And learn how to care and love for yourself. And guess what? You are the one that decides your present moment. You need to own it. Kimberly, what do you think?
When you find your voice and when you find your authentic self, you're not even going to recognize yourself. You got to come experience it. And if you don't come to training, this is the last training for this year. He's going to be here and have a free lecture tomorrow, and as well on Sunday he's going to do a day with the doc.
It's called a day with the doc, and you can get in touch with Kimberly, or you could show up at Crunch Fitness tomorrow night at 6 if you want to meet and greet with me. And if not, just be there about 5 to 7 if you just want to come for the lecture. And if you can't make it, I'm going to come on live and do the lecture with you guys if you'd like to join us. And then just know that after the Wolf non-surgical certification is over, there is a 3-day woman's pelvic restoration and disease prevention happening at Kimberly's place, which every woman should take. And you've never taken that yet, have you?
No, this is going to be my first time, and I'm so excited because everybody says it's the cherry on top. So I'm ready to find out what that means.
If you're interested in our courses, go to braveheartnation.com. And just know this, everyone. You know that parasite pandemic that's happening? Well, guess what? It's always been happening. We're going to be having a parasite cleanse sale starting on Monday So I will be talking about that tonight and answering any questions. I did a live earlier, and I'm going to take the questions from that live. And if there's any questions on here, I'll take the questions off of this live too. And then I'll be back on tonight, and I will answer those first. And then I will answer the rest of the questions that come on tonight. And just know this, okay? You are beautiful. You are loved. You are healed. Find your brave heart.
You are the miracle.
You are.
It's not outside you. It's not outside you. You are the miracle. You are more powerful than you can even imagine.
You're the hero you've been looking for.
That's right.
3, 2, 1.
We got this.
You certainly do. God
Have
bless.
a great night.
Bye
Thank
now.
you.